Good morning, guys. Welcome to Trade Confident. So, give you guys a quick update before we jump into here. We're currently 91 for 91 wins on this channel. We have never lost a trade trading crypto, and a lot of people are signing up over here because you guys are. I think a lot of people are understanding now. You know what? If you're going to be trading and the market can crash out whenever you want, you got to have a good risk management strategy. And people want to keep their accounts longer than 90 days. There's a statistic out there that says 90% of traders lose 90% of their trading balance within 90 days of trading. Okay, we want to eliminate that statistic forever. So second half of this video, I'll show you guys how to get into our trades here, how to get our indicators and all that stuff. I want to focus on Ethereum right now. And are you guys seeing what I'm seeing with the price versus well money flow and the trend exhaustion? This is looking bearish, but do you guys know why I would say this? If you guys do, then good job. If you don't, let's follow me on here. Okay, start off at the top and let's move our way down. The trend dashboard, what are we seeing right now? All of the retail trader indicators are bearish. The RSI, the stochastic, the MACD, 50, 100, and 200 moving average, okay? All these are bearish at the moment. This is putting bearish pressure on the market, either having retail traders look to put short trades into the market or selling their positions because it's not looking bullish. So that's going to put bearish pressure. But this morning, we usually trade against these guys. When these guys are selling, we're buying. And that's what we're doing. But this is kind of correlating with the analysis that I'm seeing this morning. You guys saw this on the charts, and I'm going to move this out of the way for a second just because we don't need it for a second. What do you guys see here? And I tell you guys to look for all the times based off these indicators. Pay attention. This is how you call big drops in the market. This is actually how we were able to call a lot of the drops before. When you guys see a high and another higher high, this is showing that the price is doing what? It's moving in an uptrend fashion. But when you come down here and you start seeing these highs and lower highs start forming on either the trend exhaustion or the price versus the well money flow, or they start getting up in the top levels, this is showing us that the price can start moving down very fast, which is called negative divergence. Bearish divergence is another way of calling that, okay? We've pushed up in the top section of here of well money flow. We couldn't go any higher. We're dropping back down here. We are also seeing a form of divergence here, which could be dropping us pretty low. So the low point of this that I do believe we could hit is right around $3,900. Now, why is that important? It is the ascending channel, ascending support line, okay? This is an overall ascending channel. You guys can see here's the top of the channel, here's the bottom of the channel. This bottom line here is what's called an ascending support line. It has a 1, I'm going to call this a 2, and a 3 touch over here. It's already been broken 3 times. Now, what you guys need to know about this is after a channel has been hit 3 times, it is most likely that the possibility of it hitting a 4th time and moving back up, it decreases more and more. So, not to make people scared on this video, but as it comes down here, it doesn't have as great of chance of bouncing back up than it does of just actually fizzling out and actually breaking down and creating a downtrend formation, which we could be seeing, 3,500 for Ethereum maybe within the next week if this plays out, okay? Now watch this. If this doesn't happen, what could be happening right here is a bounce off this structure support, and we could be, and if this is going to happen, it's going to need to happen kind of soon, because once we break below this line here and we start moving down here, people's eyes, and sounds funny to some of you, but the eyes of retail traders are what actually moves the market a lot of times. They see this ascending support line and they're like, okay, we're just going to drop down there. So they make the mental and emotional decision, I'm just going to sell. Okay, and that can happen. What I'm looking for and what I'm kind of hoping for a little bit is that we see a bounce off here to show some bullishness in the market, that we can keep moving up and we can break this high to get another higher high to keep this uptrend formation going, because this line is also in play as well. Let me pull this out for a trend line. I'm looking at this. I know this isn't like the most amazing line we can draw, but this was the line I was looking at here, as well as this one down here where we can attach these. This has already broken, however. So we didn't get the bounce up, but we could be getting a little bit of a bear trap to the downside here and then looking to move back up. But at the moment, I got to be honest with where the indicators have been. This is why you guys need these in the description. They're literally 81% off. Snag them in the description. Based off this has already been moving us into the negative here because of the divergence that came out, and we're already seeing the well money flow at the top, and we're starting to move back down now. Watch this when this gets down to the bottom section, as well as the trend exhaustion, because last time we got down there, and when we are getting down to these bottom sections, this is when we're actually starting to pump back up. Right when we got to the bottom red section, well money flow was low. Literally right when the candle closed in that bottom section, we could not go any lower, and we started to shoot up higher from there. Previous time before before that, we saw this move down here. We did end up getting ourselves a decent move back up. Overextended itself, had divergence, bullish divergence, where this started moving up with flow of money, as well as the trend exhaustion started moving up, could not head any further, and we got a nice pump back in the market. And then we actually had an uptrend with a low, high, higher, low, higher, high. Previous time before that, I'm not going to be too much of a broken record today, guys, but we're seeing this down here. We are pumping up in the market when we're getting down to these areas. So definitely watch for the pump back up if we start moving down to these lower levels. It will be a great spot for you guys to pick up your new buy limits for trades so you guys can make more money. All right, let's go over the metrics today for Ethereum, and I'm going to show you guys how to get into our trades so you don't miss another one. By the way, guys, did you notice what happened? The website looks a little bit different, looks a little bit smaller up here, but it's because we added EOS official metrics and trade entries, which I'll show you guys where to access that today. A lot of you guys were asking about this. We may be adding one more coin here within the next 30 days, so maybe just watch out for that, okay? I think you guys are going to like it. We did a poll, and there's two coins right now that are tied, pretty much literally like tied right now. So I'll make a decision on which one we're going to add. 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, guys. Let's go over this. We're currently sitting in the neutral section here. We are not pushed up into the excited. We're not greedy. We're not anxious. We're not fearful, okay? This is kind of just understanding. Like is it clear to you guys when I say neutral? We're not pumping up here to all-time highs. We're also not crashing back down here. When this happened in the market over here, this is when we actually touched into the fearful section. Okay, we're not there anymore, all right? What we're at right now is basically an equilibrium point where people are kind of uncertain which way this market could go. All right, let's move down and give ourselves more data. This hasn't moved too much. Long trades have actually a little bit been moving out of the market, and short trades, if you guys look at this and we zoom in here, let me just get in here with you guys. Short trades have actually been increasing on the blockchain for Ethereum, and I would say it's had a little bit of a spike, but the last couple of days they've stayed the same. So I know it's not a big difference, but really that actually does put bearish pressure in the market for Ethereum because it is showing that short trades are increasing a little bit, and that's based off this, and I think that is correlating to a little bit of the reason why we're getting a drop right now, okay? Take a look at this. Which one has more favor, long trades or short trades? It's very hard to tell right now because we're in the neutral section, and it makes total sense. Which way are we going to go? Are we going to bounce from support? Are we going to break down? I don't know. The thing to do is to set up your buy limits. Here's what I did. I was coaching someone yesterday, and we dived into this. It was really fun. We were talking about how can you actually make money both ways in the market. I love that approach. Win-win approach for our money. Our money's sitting in our accounts, and our money's like, hey, I just want to win. And so we're going to help our money win either way. If you guys see the market crash, we have a solution. If the market pumps, we have a solution. What is it? It's to get into a buy limit so you have something in the market. So in case we head up, you make money on your first buy limit, okay? Great. If the market crashes, then we have other buy limits down below here that will actually help protect us if we start crashing down to lower limits. Let me move this out of here because I didn't, I need to, let me go like that. There we go. I didn't move it over from the last trade. We officially did hit the first buy limit on December 8th, as you guys can see on this candle book down here if you follow me down. So what we're doing is we're setting up buy limits for insurance on our trade. So if we go down, we hit our buy limits, our break-even entry actually moves down very fast and we get into the profit. It really is a win-win strategy for if we go up or if we go down in the market. That's why I'm not emotional about trades. I've been through the fourth buy limit on some of these trades before and they've come back. Like I've actually been to the fourth buy limit before and passed the third one on trades, and you guys are looking at 88, we're like, are we ever going to come back? I've come back from worse than this before with my live money, and this happened this year in the last bear market, okay? So I'm not nervous about these trades that are in a little bit of drawdown right now. I really am not. I've come out of them myself, and I've been through it, okay? What institutional smart money? What's happening with Ethereum? Right now, Ethereum, smart money institutions looking to acquire long trades. I believe what you guys are going to see today, if this starts coming down to the downside, we're going to actually see this starting to move back up. That's my call. We need to watch it today at 8 a.m., which is about an hour and 10 minutes here. But I want you guys to watch this because I do think this can start seeing a move back up. And when this has happened before, where the market's gotten very anxious and fearful, we see the acquisition of long trades coming into the market and actually shooting the price back up. And when retail traders are anxious and fearful greedy because the market's going up, greedy because they think it's going to an all-time high and quote, going to the moon. excuse me, what we're seeing in here is short trades coming out and it's actually dropping the market. Very good metric for so you guys can be watching to actually predict what's going to happen. Every single one of our metrics and indicators are what's called leading indicators. They actually help us see what's going to happen before they happen. They are not lagging, which basically shows data after the fact, okay? Take a look at this down here. Support resistance prices. What we're seeing here is if we can pump up to this area of about 4,867, this is the strongest structure of resistance where I am personally definitely looking for a drop back down. 4867. Now, if you look at 4867, that's right up here. Very strong resistance, very strong resistance. I would love to see a market push in here where we can get some nice bullish momentum in here and we can head up here. Because everyone in this trade, I'm in this trade as well myself personally, that would give us about a 12 to 13% profit on this trade. I'm going to be looking to exit this right around this area of about, I would say when we get up here, about 7 to 8%. I did not exit in the profit up here for us because I didn't believe 4% was enough. I do believe we can wait this out and we can get a little bit more in the profit. If you guys exited, awesome. You guys exited and you're basically back into another trade right now and you took profits. So what I was looking at, I wanted to see if we could get a little bit more. If you exited, totally fine, not a worry whatsoever. We are totally fine in this trade. We have all these buy limits to hit and I think we're in a very, very good position for Ethereum, okay? Couple seconds here, couple minutes, and we're going to jump into how we get to the live trades. This came out and showed us that we have a great entry for diamond hand holders. If you guys, have $10,000, you want to throw $1,000 into each green line, awesome. You guys can do that and you can hold for as long as you want. This came out and actually showed us that we could have an exit point. Very interesting because this did actually end up calling the drop in the market over here. That was up in this area right here. So now we're actually seeing the side effects of this. It kind of sounds weird to say side effects, but some of the exit points in here, these are areas that I've coded this metric where we should be looking for some moves back down, and that's what we got in the market, okay? Let's get you guys into the next trades. I'll talk about EOS here. Here's what you guys want to do. Come over to pricing, and you guys are going to see this. It is only $49 a month. I am going to be upping the price of this, so make sure you guys do snag this membership today, and you guys are getting in. You guys can see that we did officially add EOS as the metrics, all right? So once you guys have that, you're going to get access to all of the metrics, okay, which is the metrics for now, the top 11 coins here that we're covering. Here is where you guys want to hang out. You want to chill. You want to just, this is where the money's made. That's the best way to put this. All 91 of our trades, every single one of them have actually been called out from this single page right here, and this is how we're winning all of our trades. You guys can see down here, I just added EOS, and it's at the bottom down here. So if you guys click into here, you will see all of the live buy limits for EOS, all 4 of them, okay, all 4 of them with the sell limit as well. Here's what it's going to look like. I'll use Bitcoin as an example. All right, let's dive in. 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, these metrics will update. If they don't update, it's just because I think the first buy limit is still the best buy limit. So make sure you guys are watching for that. Here's what you're going to do on all of our coins. Doesn't matter what you trade. Here's how we've won every single one. Let's say you have $1,000, guys. Split your $1,000 into 4 equal portions, so $250 each. Put 25%, $250 at the first buy limit. Right here, second buy limit, third buy limit, and fourth buy limit. It is simply 25% of your trade allocation at each buy limit. Okay? Once your first buy limit is hit, simply leave the other buy limits where they are at. Do not move these, okay? Once your first buy limit is hit, set a sell limit up here for 100% exit. In Coinbase, in Binance, no matter where you're at, when you put a sell limit, it will ask you, how much do you want to sell? You're going to put 100%, okay? That's in case you guys are sleeping, this price shoots up overnight, and you guys get a jackpot win. We all get a jackpot win. You want to be on the books to exit before everybody else. That's why you have sell limits in the exchange, okay? Once you guys have your buy limits set up, very simple to do, follow me in the Telegram channel where I'm calling exits with the indicators, okay? That's why this is so important for you guys to sign up over here. Get signed up for your Telegram channel on your personal phone or email, okay? It doesn't matter. Sign into your personal Telegram channel on your phone or your computer. Get into the membership and click this link right here, okay? This will actually give you guys access into the Telegram channel where you guys will be able to follow me in the actual Telegram channel where I'm calling exits, okay? So make sure you guys are doing this. You guys are going to be able to get access to all the exits as well as the analysis of why I'm actually calling exits the way I am with the price versus swell money flow and trend exhaustion. Very, very important that you guys have that, okay? What you guys want to do is this. Come over to indicators, and this is where we'll end the video. You guys can get the price versus swell money flow, the trend exhaustion, and trend dashboard right now, 81% off. Do not miss this discount, okay, guys? I am going to be upping the price of the price versus swell money flow, the trend exhaustion, and the trend dashboard here in the next couple months, so this value will go up. all of you guys who get the bundle pack will have increasing value as the months go on, because I'm also going to be increasing the bundle pack eventually because I know this is too low of a price. These indicators have literally not allowed us to lose any trades combined with the metrics and the risk management. They're worth far more. So as I've been showing you guys over here, how we're looking for these drops and how we're able to call these, bearish divergence to the downside, not a strong, correlation that we're going to keep heading up. We are already seeing the effects of what these indicators can do in here. We are showing a bearish momentum. Well, money flow got to the top section. Red part here on the trend exhaustion. That's exactly up here at these candles. We got a drop. This is how we're calling drops in the market. There are no better indicators. I've coded indicators for a living for TradingView.com customers 2 years ago. These are some of the two, and I arguably would say these are the two best indicators to call drops and tops in the market. That's all you guys need for technical analysis, and that's why we're not losing trades, and we're able to have such good exits that you guys see. That Matic exit that we ended up calling over here was basically at the top here before we started crashing back down. Matic is back into a long trade right now, and we're doing great. This actually ended up hitting, just so you guys can know, on December 9th, so I'm going to update this. And we are officially in this trade. I am in this trade as well with you guys, with my money, with Matic. So we'll be watching this. Are we going to get a market correction? Let's see if we can bounce off this support here. But if I had to argue between here, if we're going to hit, 3,900 or 5,200, I would probably say we're looking at 3,900 as a target before we hit 5,200. So 3,900 is my personal, that's what I got to say. That's my call right now, is we're probably going to be going down. Make sure you guys watch when we get to the bottom red section here for the bounce back up. Make sure you guys have these indicators on your charts. Make sure you guys are getting your membership before those both go up in price. God bless you guys so much. I'll keep you updated. Stay excited. Let's see what happens in the market here, and I'll keep the videos coming out. Everything you guys need is in the description or the first comment of this YouTube video. God bless you guys again. I'll keep coming out with videos, and I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.